Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to those of you who are new to the Freedom Income channel. So this channel is mostly about trading and investing in financial instruments and real estate. So I've actually just learned a new gold trading strategy, scalping strategy off the 5-minute chart, and I wanted to share this with you. Right away, I want to kick off by saying that this isn't my strategy. I've just learned it by watching a YouTube video here. It seems quite good to me actually. I'd advise you guys to watch it first. Basically, that's the title of the tutorial, and it's actually backed up with results from traders in the last 6 months, and they made a 133% profit return on the account. Which looks pretty good. Now you guys, take a look. But just beware. There's plenty of scammers out there, and there's a lot of so-called fake gurus, and they show you loads of strategies. And if I'm being honest, some of them call their strategies like 80% winners. If you try it in real life, it's like more like 50-60%, or sometimes even less. Just don't fall for such strategies. I mean, there's so many so-called gurus teaching so many strategies, saying that this will make you money, that will make you money. I actually think, based on experience, now I'm speaking from experience, having traded Forex for about 2 years, just under 2 years, Forex. So I've been trading cryptos for 4 years, stocks for 3 years, and Forex for just under 2 years. So, and if I'm being honest, I personally find Forex trading very difficult because there's just so much against you in the market. I actually don't trade that much Forex myself these days. I mostly swing trade stocks and timely swing trade cryptos. And the reason I do that is because with swing trading stocks and cryptos, as long as I understand how to research my fundamentals, and I understand my technicals, and I get in at a good price, at a good level, and carry a potentially really bullish stock for a period of time swing wise, I can make decent amount of profit with quite a reasonably small amount of work. Whereas with Forex, I find I have to work a lot and just to make a very small amount of money. And sometimes, if you are emotional, you might not even make money. So I kind of gave up on that, and it just wasn't worth it. There's so much bank moves, banks trying to wipe you out, and there's so many of these so-called gurus teaching strategies that it's just by the time that strategy's out, I mean, let's be honest, right? The banks trade, and the institutions, right? They trade Forex. Is the biggest liquidity market out there, and their main goal is to wipe you out and take your money. And unless if you trade with them and know exactly how they trade, you're quite likely to lose in this game, right? The thing is, with banks, they actually know where most of your retail traders' orders are, right? They know where our stop losses are, they know where our orders are, right? And they are there to wipe you out, and they know how to manipulate the money. They are the ones with the capital to push the money in, and they will wipe you out. And I've tried so many strategies, and I've yet to find a strategy that gives you such a high win rate with really, really consistent income for the Forex side. However, I do trade gold and US 500 still, right? So basically the S&P 500 and gold, I still trade those two. And the reason I trade those two is, if I just draw you to the longer term time frame, they do trend, right? Look, look at that. That's clearly an uptrend, right? It's much easier, in my opinion, to trade. I just want to show you. Look. This, for example, is the UJ, right? I just find it very difficult to trade that. It's too choppy. It's up and down, right? Forex. This is the nature of the Forex market, right? Look at all that choppiness, right? And look at all that, right? I just find this is daily chart as well. I just personally find it very difficult to trade instruments that don't trend very much. Whereas I do trade gold, and the reason I trade gold and I trade US 500, and the reason I trade those is because, look, that's quite easy to predict, right? Like, that's easy to trade. It's a clearly uptrend in the long run, and the same with gold. That's clearly uptrending, right? I just find instruments that have a proper trend, it's just much easier to trade, which is why I say with stocks and you know, with stocks and cryptos, you know, like look at this. This is Neo, right? This is easy to trade because there's a clear trend there. I just find instruments with a proper trend. I like trading bullish instruments with a proper trend. I just find it's much easier. Your probability of winning, it's so much higher than trading choppy stuff. Anyway, not to go there. I still trade gold, and I want to share with you this 5-minute strategy. Again, I want to stress it's not my strategy. I've showed you this video where to see it. If you want to watch it, go here and watch this. And you know, he's quite a good guy to follow in terms of Forex. I think, you know, in my opinion, I could be wrong. You know, you guys can check him out. So anyway, onto the strategy. So the strategy is basically you have a 200 moving average. I just want to give you a simple synopsis. You can watch his video. You guys watch his video for the details. So just want to give you a quick synopsis. So basically, you have a moving average, simple moving average, 200 period. You only take long positions if the price is above it, and you only take short positions if the price is below it. And you have 3 other indicators here. One of them is the BJTSI, which is this one here, and then you have a pip hunter back D, and the Lord and an LMI, a Pip Hunter LMI, right? These two, the Pip Hunter indicator, I have to be honest with you, I think there is some sales going on here, right? This guy, right, they're selling these indicators, right? These are not free indicators. You have to pay for them. I've actually paid for it. I've tried it. So the way to do that is actually you have to join their Discord group. You go to their Discord group, which is this one here, free. Perfect entry, and you go to their store, and you then sign up there, and then you fill the form in, and then within less than 24 hours you will receive you will be able to use these indicators, right? It's a monthly payment, £50, right? I'm going to try this for a month, right? So I've already got I've got my demo account. So this is my channel. So I've got my demo account set up already. This is my demo account, right? This is demo. I want to try it in a demo. The reason I want to try in a demo, and I would strongly suggest you try this in a demo, no matter how good they make it sound, and they show you how the back testing results are, no matter how convinced you are. When there's a new strategy, I would strongly recommend you to try it in a demo account, right? You do not go in real. I basically just did £300, right? You can do whatever in your demo account, whatever you want, but £300, I'm just going to try it with this sort of 0.01 position sizes and see how the strategy works. So again, I stress, no matter how good somebody makes a strategy sound, you try it in a demo account first, because it'll take time. No matter what strategy, a new strategy, personally, I find to understand the strategy and to be able to trade it well, you need some experience, you need some time, no matter how good it sounds. So here, so basically the strategy is this is the LMI indicator. So basically what they're saying is, so for in this case, for example, we have right now, this is live actually, it seems like we might have a long position available to take for us soon. And the way to tell that is this LMI. First of all, if the LMI is outside, see how there's an orange or yellow band on top, yellow line, and then a green on the bottom, and then you have this green that turns into red line here. So when this line is in this under the circumstances here is below the green one, right? On the way back up, when it crosses the green line, considering that the price is above the 200 MA, and this indicator here turns green, and this starts to cross above the red, that is when a setup is ready, and that's when you take the trade, right? So in case, without these things, you might have taken a trade here, for example, or anywhere here thinking it'll go up, but maybe it might not. It might be a trend change. So that's how the strategy works. And the good thing about this strategy is that even though it's a scalping strategy, you basically don't have to stare at the chart, because what you can do, right, you set an alert for this indicator here. So what you do, right, you basically first of all look at this, right, this is uptrending, right? So what you do is you right click here and you say add alert to this indicator, and then you go here and you choose, depending on which way it is, right, so you want to choose bullish shark out of water, right? That's the one you want to check, or which basically is bearish shark ended, right? So once you choose that, what happens is that once this red line crosses above the green line, it will give you an alert, right? And the alert, once you see the alert, then you check the other things. So you don't really have to stare at this trading strategy. So once you see the alert, then you look at your other things, right? Is the price above 200? Is this green now? And is this green, right? Once this is green, and this is crossing, and the alert would have come up anyway. Then you take a position, right? So right now it wouldn't be yet, but I think a position might be coming soon if this keeps rising a little bit more. And what you do is you target, so your stop loss is just below the most recent swing. So in this case, your stop loss, I just want to draw it out. Your stop loss will just be here, like a few pips below that, and your take profit is 1.5 times that stop loss. So in that case, you do your, just for purpose of this video, quickly, I'll do it roughly about there, but you can measure that. It's very easy. So 1.5 times that, and then you just walk away from the trade, and you don't look at it, right? You wait until the profit hits. Or the other way, the alternative way I might personally play this is that because sometimes gold trends, right? When it trends, sometimes it can trend a big way. So I think if you can actually trail a stop loss, so let's say here, right? Let's say price gets to about this level, right? What I would personally do, I'll probably drag this up, and then I'll probably drag my stop loss into break even ASAP, and then like as soon as I can anyway. I wouldn't do it like let's say I started position here, the price is only here. I wouldn't do it because I might hit it and then go up. But if the price was here, I would then take it to break even, and then I'll drag up with it, and then once the price keeps moving, you can sort of drag your stop loss and take profit up with it. And I think that's quite a good way, because sometimes you might miss a really heavy move like that. But if you were going out, this the benefit of this strategy is that you don't have to stare at it. You just set your take profit 1.5 times your risk, so your reward is 1.5 times your risk, and then you just leave it there and you let it hit. But if you have time to watch it just a little bit, I would trail the stop loss, because gold can sometimes trend quite a lot. You don't want to maybe miss out like on half of the move. So basically that's that. Watch the strategy, watch the guy. The only other thing you want to do, the only other thing is that if you watch him, he says that this strategy is such rules based, right? Very, very heavy based on rules. Don't use emotions. And one of the rules is that, let's say this crosses up and it alerts you, but one of the other indicators haven't turned green yet. It hasn't fitted our rules. You wait for one candle only to close, right? And the other thing I want to stress is that you enter on the close of the candle. So let's say right now this all fits, right? This is all fitting, but you don't enter yet. You enter after this one candle close, and then you get in, and then you go with it. And if by the time this candle closes, one of the indicators is still not fitting our rules, you wait for one final last candle to close. If that candle closes and all your rules fit, then take the position. If that candle closes and one of the indicators or two or more of the indicators still not fitting our rules, you leave the trade and you wait for the next available setup, right? And I do like that, because in trading, it's not just about how many trades you take, it's about the quality of the trade. So if I go back a little bit and see if I can show you an example, for example here, right, this is the 200 MA, this price closed below it, right here, this so this would have warned you here, like with an alert, because now it's coming out. So you then look and then you see this is red, perfect. At the close, I just want to see exactly where. So let's just do that. So let's see this candle here, is that about right? This is red, this is cross below. Yes, so at the close of this candle, so at the beginning, at the start of this candle, where you would have taken this position, your stop loss, your stop loss in this case is very small, because it's, these are the best kind of trades to take, especially on something like gold, because gold can be volatile. Even as gold position sizing can be quite big. It's not like most forex currency pairs. A 0.01 on a currency pair may not move that much, whereas on gold it can still move quite a bit price wise, profit and loss wise. This is really good right there. And then you do 1.5 times for your target, which is, let's just say roughly is about there, and you would have hit your take profit there. But it's a very heavy rules base. Watch this video and see what you think. Again, I emphasize, try it out on a demo account. I've got my demo account here set up at 24 with IC Markets. I think IC Markets is a really good forex broker, and there's no problem money, topping up money. It's very fast, never had problems with it, and it's a really good, easy platform to use. The bid and ask spread, the spread costs and the swap costs are all very low in my opinion, and the leverage is very high at 1 to 500, so it's really consider them if you want, and I'll leave a link to join them in the description section as well. Okay guys, if you like the content I'm sharing, do subscribe to the channel or like the video. I would appreciate that. Try the strategy out with a demo account and let me know how you get out. So I'm just going to try it myself now. pound account, see how this goes. Thank you guys and happy trading.